Welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. I have it on this screen because, like, that's creepy as hell. What do you mean? I feel like I'm going to get jump scared just with this. So I just have load so I don't get caught by a jump scare just in case. But hello, Funtime Dream. Hello, Nimby. Hello, The Crow. Hello, Chika-chan. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I am finally starting Kingdom of Marionettes. This is a demo, so there is only Act 1 out. I definitely have seen a lot of people talk about this one, especially people who have played the Freak Circus. We all love us some jesters, puppets, / clowns, anything in that category. I have been on the hunt for some, and I'm finally playing the demo. I'm very excited for this. This is created by the PyPyW on itch.io. I should have left links in my description. I think I forgot to put their Twitter, but I will put that in after stream. So definitely check them out. If you do end up trying out the game yourself, don't forget to comment, rate, what have you on the itch.io page. Well, this looks like it's gonna be fun, gorgeous visuals. Yeah, I love the character design already I've seen on the itch.io page. So in this game, you're a newly hired security guard assigned to watch over an abandoned puppet theater called Kingdom of Marionettes. Your duties are simple enough. Keep troublemakers away, clean the theater, and make sure none of the puppets go missing or start wandering around. Yeah, so it's kind of like FNAF. Every time you just see like security guard with like puppets or anything like mechanical stuff like that, everyone thinks of FNAF. So my mind definitely went, oh, kind of like FNAF, but you make out with the puppets instead of just them killing you, basically. Hold on, my cat. What is it, Jojo? Hi, buddy. Eee, scratch. There you go. I keep seeing this game everywhere and I was waiting for you to play. Yeah, it definitely was on my list. I'm finally glad I have time to actually play it. So I'm really excited to see what this game has to offer. I've seen so much this on socials, obsessed. I've seen a lot of good fan art and I'm like, I need to get on this quickly. And we are finally here. I saw some of the previews of the characters on the itch.io page. And my god, one of them was like, and the guy started choking you. I'm like, god damn, which one? So I'm very excited to see what this one is. We're gonna go ahead and just get started. Who would have thought I end up trapped in a situation this strange? It all started because I was desperately looking for a job. Of course, I was desperate. My savings were low, and I still had countless living expenses plus debt to pay. I applied to all kinds of places, but it felt like luck absolutely hated me. In a situation like this, I no longer cared what kind of job it was, as long as it paid. Cleaning toilets, catching bears, I'd do anything. That's when I found this job online. Kingdom of Marionettes job application night security. I don't even think I'm cut out for a security job, even if I was desperate for money. I'm so small. Location, position night security officer, location Kingdom of Marionettes theater. Work hours 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. My god. Contact duration indefinite, so as long as they need you. Requirements. Ooh, interesting. So they do have a cutoff age, 20 to 35. Physically and mentally healthy. That is not me already. Not easily frightened, not me. Able to stay awake throughout the night. Willing to follow all rules without question. That might come up, like certain rules for certain puppets, like don't do this and they won't attack you. Job description. Keep the theater safe from vandals. Clean the theater. So we're gonna be outside the security booth. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. Monitor CCTV cameras. That part here, like they're not hiding it. I'm not too up to date with my FNAF lore, but they never talked about the puppets moving around in the job description, right? But here, right, they're just saying, yeah, they might walk around, so be careful. A security position at an abandoned theater. Seriously? Why would a place that no longer operates even need a security guard? I'm assuming all the stuff inside is still expensive, such as the puppets. Kingdom of Marionettes. I'd heard this place used to be famous for its puppet performances long ago. Oh, only 3 duties. Duty number 1. Keep the theater safe from vandals. Alright, I could probably manage that. Duty number 2. Clean the theater. That's technically outside a security guard's job, but whatever, as long as it pays. Duty number 3. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. Please talk about that part. Maybe I'm so sleep deprived that I misread it. Yeah, right here, walking around. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. Wait, walking around? Make sure there are no puppets walking around. What does that even mean? Maybe they meant make sure no one steals the puppets. Yeah, that has to be it. Whoever wrote this, no, that is a red flag walking around. I am not chancing that at all. There's no way I'm going to do that job. I can never be a security guard. I'm still small and I can't run that far. Honestly, same. If I tried to run, I would have tripped over my own feet and it would have been curtains for me. Lottie would be no more. The most you get in FNAF is the animatronic get a little quirky at night. See, something like that just means like maybe there may be malfunctioning every once in a while. They don't specifically say they're gonna run. So I can understand someone taking a job in FNAF without knowing anything about the electronics. But here they specifically say they will walk around. That is a no. That is no, no thank you. I'm perfectly fine. I will just stay home and be poor. Alright then. Let's do this. Let's not do this, but I kind of want you to see the sexy puppets. Here it is. After all this time, I finally got a job. Is this our room? Because these posters immediately stick out, missing, and then unknown accident. Strangely enough, this job didn't require an they just want a warm body. They don't care how well you are for an interview. When I cognited them yesterday, everything was settled almost immediately. I almost thought this was a scam, but thankfully, it wasn't. Alright, I have 3 tasks. First, keep the place safe from vandals. Fortunately, there hasn't been any sign of trouble so far. That only leaves cleaning the theater and making sure all the puppets are accounted for. Oh, we're actually inside. There's a bed in the security room? I feel like that's kind of weird because you're supposed to be staying up and watching the theater. Alright, we saved just in case. Let's go ahead and clean. Check the puppets first? Clean out. Let's check the puppets first. According to the boss, there are around 20 puppets in this theater. Oh my god. I was thinking maybe like 2 or 3, but 20? That bed, just an opportunity to worry about it? Oh, I can see it. Let's all go to the bed with the puppets together. It's been a while since I joined your last live stream. Yeah, it's perfectly fine though. Mew, hello, welcome. You joined. I started stream like 5 minutes late because I have forgot to download the game before stream, but we're good. I'm glad you're here. We just started. I walk around toward the room where all the puppets are stored, located at the very end of the corridor. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to place the puppet room at the end of such a dark hallway? I must be desperate for money, that I feel like someone who actually enjoys walking to a haunted house. I grip the doorknob and take a deep breath before finally opening the door. No jump scare. They're all in their own rooms. Don't do this to me. Oh my gosh, they all have their own rooms. This is the puppet room. I didn't get it wrong, did I? If you ask me, it looks more like a prison. The rooms do kind of look like prisons. They have the bars, and looks like you can lock them from the outside. I don't like this. Does this mean there's another part of the hall, or is that just an empty void? Hold on. Jojo, what do you want? Hold on, let me let my cat out. He's walking around like crazy. Okay, back. Real, when I was recording yesterday, I had everything prepared and realized I needed to download the game. Oh my gosh, that's me a lot when I play, Honkai Star Rail on stream. I forget to update the game, and it takes hours, and I have to choose something else to do. The pink door is me and the light blue door is Momo. You. Oh, it is, and I'll be the purple one, the priest. I was expecting to see a bunch of puppets hanging on the walls or something like that. But strangely enough, each puppet seems to have its own room. Alright, time to start counting. Wait, was it 22 that I needed, right? I take out a piece of paper containing the list of puppets. Who should I check first? Ooh, Jester, right there. Let's see the Jester puppet. I walk toward a door with the name Jester written on it, and then I check through the viewing slot in the door. The Jester's puppet room is decorated with striped patterns in various colors, mostly black, red, and yellow. I think that's our main guy from the cover. It's filled with all kinds of aerobatic props, balls, a unicycle, and many others. As I look more closely, I finally spot the Jester puppet standing in the corner of the room. I can't see his face since the puppet is slightly hunched over, but I at least know it's there. Jester puppet check. Alright. The Jester is good. The Knight? On this side. I walk toward the door labeled Knight. The Knight's puppet room is neatly kept. A sturdy and imposing shield is mounted on the wall, along with various other shield decorations. There are quite a number of shields, all in different shapes and designs. On the bed, I see a puppet sitting upright, a dark red cloak draped over its face. I'm certain it's the Knight puppet. Checked. So that's 2 out of 22 that we have. Jester, yes, I cannot wait so we meet them officially. I'm thinking maybe the first night, they don't move a lot. I was busy with life, schoolwork, and good news. I'm glad you got done with all your schoolwork. I am almost done with all of mine. I think I have like a month and a half left of school, and then I'm free for the summer. Alright. The king. I walk toward the door labeled king. When I look inside, the room is lavish. There's a king-size bed with curtains, a comfortable-looking chaise lounge, and several paintings. I examine every corner of the room, but I can't find the... What do you mean he's not inside? Is the king... Is someone already missing? I check the puppet list I'm carrying, but I don't see the king puppet's name on it. Is he not on the list either? I suppose there is never a king puppet to begin with, or has been missing for a long time. I don't trust that. It's not on the list. Does that mean he's still roaming around, or is he just gone? I've only checked 2 puppets so far. I better hurry up and report the results to the boss. Yeah. I didn't like the whole silent thing. Was that the puppets just thinking? After spending a few more minutes checking the puppets, I finally finish. Every puppet listed is present. Alright, I guess cleaning? But what do we clean? It's already abandoned. I guess just sweep and dust? Boss said I could clean a little by little. There's no need to finish everything in one day. In that case, I'll start by cleaning the stage. There better not be a puppet there. I head toward the storage room to gather some cleaning supplies. It's a lot of costume. That outfit looks very red with blood and torn up. I don't trust that. God, it's so dark in here. I can barely see anything. I try to turn on the light, but of course it's broken, as expected. Flashlight, please? There we go. I turn on my flashlight. Much better. The storage room itself is quite dirty. I'll clean it another time. I wonder if the boss is planning to reopen the Kingdom of Marionettes. That is an interesting thought. At least for now, he still has all the puppets locked up in their room. He wants someone to at least watch them. I'm assuming they don't leave the premises of the whole building for some reason. I guess maybe they're stuck there or they can't operate outside it. But it would be interesting to see the boss wants to open up this place again. That feels like disaster already. Oh my god. I'm so focused on gathering the supplies that I flinched when my foot stepped onto something. Is that a clown nose? When I look down, I see a red ball. Oh, it's just a ball. I don't remember seeing a red ball earlier. I must have just missed it. Once I'm sure I've gathered all the cleaning supplies, I head back toward the stage. You guys, I can see it's a bit darker on my screen compared to you guys, but we see there's a like foot, right? And little gesture ball thingies. I won't lie, this corridor is pretty unsettling. Not just this corridor, either. The entire place feels creepy and dark. There's no way! Turn that light back off. Rusty doors are covered with layers of old newspapers. Cracked walls are smeared with graffiti left by vandals. Most of the lights are broken or dead. Only a few are still on, and even those flicker. Dust and grime cling to every corner. I'm out and running, right? I am not even grabbing anything I left. As long as I have my phone on me, I am out of this building. I am never coming back. Because there's no way it disappears as soon as I turn the light on. Where the hell did it go? Of course, that's not surprising. This puppet theater has been closed for a very long time. If I remember correctly, Kingdom of Marionettes shut down around the year I was born. Okay. We have to at least be 20 to apply for this job, so this thing's been shut down for 20 years. These puppets have been here for 20 years at least. Has someone really tried to take this place over all this time? It feels like such a waste to leave it abandoned. The place still looks so grand. Maybe this place could be repurposed into a cinema, or a high-end restaurant. Or perhaps someone might even reopen this puppet theater. That would certainly be interesting. Alright. Ooh, it really is like a puppet theater. Like, it's very vast everywhere. I don't know. Is the bigger space better compared to the small, tight rooms inside of FNAF? I feel like at least in here, maybe I have room to run? I feel like I would trip though. Ooh, but that's a lot of room to look around for things too. Like, they can hide underneath these pretty easily if they're not big. I start sweeping the stage floor, moving from one end to the other. Just sweeping the stage floor alone is enough to exhaust me. The stage is enormous, and the thick layers of dust are stubborn and hard to sweep away. I look around me, then toward the audience seats. This is going to take longer than I thought. After cleaning the stage for what feels like 2 or 3 hours, I finally finish. I don't know if that swoosh was just a random sound effect or something actually happening. Well, at least the stage itself is done. At this rate, I'll probably need around 2 full days just to clean this area alone. My body's completely worn out after all the sweeping, mopping, and cleaning the curtains and everything else. I don't have the strength to continue. It's probably because I rarely exercise and live off of instant noodles. No wonder my stamina is terrible. What can I do? For now, I'll stop cleaning. Alright. I was talking about this, but I feel like darkness feels more compressed in small rooms because there's less things for light to bounce off of. Yeah, like at least in here, the darkness doesn't feel bad, especially if we turn on the lights. But in like the darker rooms in FNAF, they feel so much more suffocating and scarier. Alright, so this is the security office, not our bedroom. And I don't like these taped here at all. Like the missing poster and then like the unknown accident. And I'm assuming these have something to do with why the puppet theater closed down, right? I head straight back to my room and report to the boss. I had a look at the bed, but it doesn't look like it has any way for anyone to hide underneath the bed, right? Because if I lay in this bed and something comes up and grabs onto me, I am losing my mind. I head straight back to my room and report to the boss. All of my tasks are finished. Now all that's left is to stand guard. Being a security guard doesn't seem so bad. I get paid just for keeping watch. I was taken up on the bed after that. I definitely would too. Dude, they're giving us lore reasons why our MC would not have a lot of stamina. Oh my god, you're right. We do not exercise and we only eat instant noodles. Literally just running like 10 seconds and we're caught automatically. The pay isn't great, but better than nothing. What should I do while I'm on watch? I'm so tired, but I can't afford to. I'm not falling asleep here at all, unless the door is locked and I know no one can get in. I take out my phone and start browsing the internet. There we go. Gotta do something. My knowledge about this theater is still pretty limited, and my curiosity gets the better of me. So I decide to look up some information online, please. Do we not look up anything about this place, just in case? Like, why is it still open, technically, after 20 years? And why does it need a security guard? Kingdom of Marionettes. A puppet theater that tells the story of the everyday lives of puppets in a kingdom. No wonder the puppets I saw earlier were dressed in outfits from a royal era. Kingdom of Marionettes was known for its amusing and mesmerizing performances, enhanced by the puppets' charming designs. Was this place really that famous back then? They even sold merchandise and all kinds of stuff. There's even a poll for favorite characters. That's kind of cute. Who won though? Who won the poll? Of course Jester did! First place went to the Jester. People really do like odd characters. Why does that feel like a call out to everyone who plays this game? Second place was the Knight. Third place was the Wizard. I end up getting completely absorbed in all this information about the theater. Before I realized it, I've been scrolling for half an hour. Oh crap. Oh, the cameras! I need to check this CCTV. Okay, we see a bit more of the different posters, and these feel like children. They look like little kids, like the silhouettes kinda. And we still have more about the unknown incident, but looks like it's the building of outside the theater, so something did happen to the theater. Also, the bunny drawing is extremely cute. I've been blasting music to cope with a job like this, right? I am blasting Ensemble Stars, Uta Pri, all my fictional men music. If I die, I at least die listening to my fave songs. Oh my gosh. I would have looked at the place. Yeah, any place I'm gonna work at, I definitely at least look up like their reputation and like stuff about it, just in case. Check the outer gate. Okay. There's someone here. I checked the camera at the outer gate. There's nothing in there. Quarter one? It's nothing. Is that the door or is that the inn? I checked the camera at the corridor one. There's nothing in there. Did kids went missing? That's what I'm assuming. This is a missing poster, and these look like the silhouette of kids. I'm assuming if they're in here, whoever was the security guard before us brought this poster in. And maybe was trying to investigate. Alright. We were just there. See nothing, we're good. Storage? Nothing in storage. Never mind! Never mind! Never mind! Never mind! No. Yeah, and we're staying in this room, right? Right? Someone just passed through the storage room. Was that a vandal? I don't like how the vandal was very shadowed. All we saw was like the blue of eyes as they walked past. No, that doesn't make sense. How did they get inside? Do not get up! Do not check! No, don't check! What do you mean? I'm hiding, right? I am closing the door, locking it, and I'm staying inside. I am not leaving this room. Damn it, I'm late. Pierre fan, you're fine, you're fine. We just started. Like, we're just starting to get into the juicy bits of the puppets moving. Damn it. I need to check it right now before those vandals do something. They'll make my job even harder. I think I know who this character might be from the preview image I saw. I quickly grab my flashlight and a baton to defend myself, then rush out of the room toward the storage area. I don't like how it's dark. When I arrive at the storage room, I find nothing. However, the storage door is open, proof that what I saw on the CCTV was real and not just my imagination. As if it's not their job. It's not my job. I didn't ask for this. I have a bad feeling. Whoever this person is, they're somewhere in the corridor. My baton? I'm not gonna hit anything. I grip my baton as tightly as I can and slowly step into the hallway. It's pitch dark. No, let's not do the flashlight because that feels. I'm assuming that's the knight. Hey, holy shit, he's tall as hell though. He's taller than the door. Hey, buddy, you don't want to hurt me. I'm so small and innocent. I like eating French fries and macaroni. I'm too cute. Please don't. What the hell is that? Why is he? After turning on the flashlight, I can finally see the dark path stretching out in front of me. And he does have like a slash on his chest too. Please don't run. Please don't run. But I can also see something else. A tall figure standing at the far end of the corridor. The figure is draped in a red cloak, its edges torn and ragged. Its outfit resembles that of a knight. No, this isn't a vandal. It's the knight puppet I checked earlier. How could a puppet be standing here? There's no way. Puppets don't move. Either it moved on its own or someone moves it. And I don't know how we couldn't hear someone moving this puppet. Maybe some vandals broke in and moved the night. Do not approach it. Do not approach it. And move the night puppeteer. And because they noticed me, they put it back so they could escape as quickly as possible. That has to be it. We're gonna approach it, aren't we? Before I can calm myself with all these possibilities, the puppet's head moves and turns to look straight at me. I take back what I said. No. Oh, no, I'm not an intruder. Oh, please no. Oh, please no. The puppet can talk. All right, calm down. Don't panic. But what should I do in this situation? Run! Oh, hold on, we save. Like, we're not... I feel like if I ran, it would kill me, but I want to see it kill me, so we're running. Just for now. Without a second thought, I spun around and ran straight toward my office and watched him catch up. Oh, never mind, we're good. Once I reached it, I locked the door as quickly as I could. The puppet was really alive. It talked. Am I dreaming? I feel like I've lost my mind. Or maybe I already had. I try to calm myself and slowly step backward, but keeping my eyes on the door. I braced myself for the puppet's arrival at my office, but even after 5 minutes passed, I heard nothing. Check the cameras, please. If he's standing at the end of the corridor, is that still on the camera? Did the puppet not follow me? Oh my god, I was just thinking, check the room, because we weren't paying attention. It's the jester, isn't it? The jester was in the room. Oh my god. I was just about to feel relieved when suddenly a hand covered my eyes. My entire body froze as I sensed someone standing behind me. It's the jester. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It's a twin. I don't dare scream or struggle. I was far too afraid. Hey, buddy. I expected you to scream, but it seems you're a good child. Far better than I anticipated. A soft voice whispered right against my ear. It's high-pitched, oddly playful, almost childlike. Then I feel another hand slowly rest on my shoulder, making me flinch. Easy now. The danger has passed. You may allow yourself to relax. Are you on my side? Why don't you come with me for the time being? I assure you, I am not someone you need to fear. After all, any guest who sets foot in this kingdom ought to be welcomed properly. Wouldn't you agree? I feel like it's better to follow his lead for now. All right, whoever's standing behind me sounds friendly enough. Still, it's probably best if I just go along with it. I nod my head. Excellent. Now come with me. The figure behind me guides me forward, leading me where they want while keeping my eyes covered. Don't be my deaf, don't be my deaf. After a while, he stops. We've arrived. Now, please take a seat here and make yourself comfortable. Oh, he has me. Am I gonna watch him perform? They gently guide me down into a seat. Then, their hands move away from my eyes, finally allowing me to see. This is the theater hall. I turn around, trying to see who has been guiding me all this time. But there's no one there. What? Where did that person go? Oh, Jesus! Jesus Christ! Oh my God! When I play these games, I want my heart pumping from the love and romance, but not from fear. Oh my God! Okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you actually scared me. Thanks, buddy. Really, I enjoyed that. Oh my God. Still unprepared and struggling to process what was happening, I scream when, without warning, someone's sitting right in front of me. He gently covers my mouth, as a signaling that he won't hurt me and keep me silent. You scared me. What did you expect was going to happen? Shh. I can feel my soul almost slipped from my body for a second. I would have died of a heart attack. Like, goodbye, me. Slowly, he pulls his hand away from my lips. The figure is dressed like a jester. Bells hang from the tips of its hood, and its outfit is colored red, black, white, and yellow. Hey, buddy. Wait a second. Isn't that... He's the jester puppet. He moves on his own? I remember the list of duties I read before applying yesterday. Make sure none of the puppets are missing. And walking around. Yeah, that was literal. At that moment, I believed it. After seeing Night Puppet and Jester Puppet moving with my own eyes and mine. This isn't a joke. They're alive. The puppet then snaps his fingers, and in an instant, he... No, what do you mean? What do you mean? They actually have magic? Please don't, that's even horrible. The puppet then snaps his fingers, and in an instant, he disappears from in front of me. Where did he go? Where did bro go? A hand so small and soft, like cotton. Like a kitten's paw. Oh, but look at the hand difference, the size of the claws. Oh no, a weakness of mine. You're forgiven for scaring me, because that's kind of hot though. Oh God, it's like twice the size of mine. And I like, oh, we gotta get, oh, boys. Okay, buddy. The clawed hand and the regular puppet hand. Jesus, man. He's caressing my arm gently with his puppet hand. What are we supposed to do if they walk around though? Stay inside our office and pretend we don't see it. A form so small, so easily broken, yet somehow brimming with warmth and movement. A vessel that reacts, trembles, it changes so beautifully. And that face, always shifting, always telling stories without meaning to. I'm the target audience. Mew is definitely the target audience for something like this. He's so big. He is definitely huge. I want to see how tall he is. I'm assuming around the same height as the knight. Is he examining me? You really are human. Yeah, and flesh and bones and whatnot. Yeah, I'm human. I reply in a nervous voice, laced with fear. Seconds pass, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so very long since all of that faded away. A kingdom that was once so lively, so magnificent, so full of joy, has now been reduced to silence. A kingdom that was once led by a ruler, one who guided us all toward our purpose, toward our lives, has now vanished. Oh, is that the king? Because the king puppet was not on the list and his puppet wasn't in the room. So I guess King Puppet is really out of commission. It's not there anymore. Like fledgling birds, abandoned by their parent before they were ever ready to fly, we are left to be guided by confusion, by despair. We move without direction or destination, not knowing where we were meant to go. And yet, we believe that someday a new light will appear to guide us. A leader who will give us life once more and lead us toward the lives we were always meant to live. Am I meant to be the leader? Because that's kind of interesting take with this. We waited and we hoped and waited, round and round, over and over, until the two became indistinguishable, as though they were never meant to be apart. And so, that circle endured. It lingered through the passage of time, until now. Until this very day, which quietly dares to call itself a turning point. Will this circle continue its gentle, merciless dance, unbroken, unchanged? Or will it, at last, begin to crack, to fracture, and finally shatter, granting us release from the loop we call life? What is he talking about so sudden? I don't understand. Is he telling me a fairy tale? A kingdom, a place never far removed from politics, a realm steeped in tension, where seriousness lurks beneath its lavish, glittering surface. Like ice, bitterly cold, requires at least a touch of warmth. No, perhaps half of that warmth to keep its balance. And that is precisely why I'm here. To soften the air, to deliver laughter, to carry joy wherever it dares to fade. Now, can you guess who I am? Jester Puppet? This person, no, this puppet, seems to really enjoy talking. You're a jester. Ding ding ding, correct. Though, to be precise, jester is merely my role. Allow me to properly introduce myself to you, sweet human. My name is Justin. You may call me Justin. Alright, Justin, hello. Though some prefer Jess, Jessie, Tintin, and quite a few other variations, I'm afraid. He's just like me. He is a bit of a yapper. Now that I have offered you my name, allow me, just this once, to ask for yours in return. I guess it wouldn't hurt to give my name. Oh, wrong thing. Jesus. OC. Lottie. What a lovely name for such a beautiful, lovely soul. And your pronoun is? Thank you! Look at him! Jester's asking about my pronouns. Understood. But tell me, what brings you to this kingdom, I wonder? Are you perhaps carrying out a duty for the crown? He keeps referring to this theater as a kingdom. It's starting to confuse me. Also, the way he speaks is really strange. But whatever. I'll play along for now. I just want to get out of here as soon as possible. Wouldn't hurt to give him my name as if Death Note didn't exist. I mean, he's not having a Death Note in his hand. He can't kill me with just my name. I think I should be fine. I'm just a security guard. My job is to watch over this theater and do a bit of cleaning on the side. I hope my answer satisfies him. But suddenly, he starts laughing, and I have no idea why. Is my answer really that amusing to him? Ah, a guardian, is it? Such a noble calling. A protector of the kingdom. One who stands firm, fighting on until the very last drop. Well, I didn't say I'll do it to the very last drop of my blood, though. And yet, regrettably, you cannot become a guardian here. What do you mean? You see, we already have a knight who serves as his kingdom's shield. His name is Niter, and we have no intention of welcoming another. Okay, what role did you need me to be? One knight is more than sufficient. Is he talking about roles in this theater? Oh, then I'll just be a cleaner? They have a maid though, that's what's gonna be, right? Yep. We already have plenty of maids here, and I don't think it will be possible for us to add another. Alright then, I suppose I'll just be no one? Oh, no. Everyone who comes here must have a role of their own. And the role that currently stands vacant is the king, the queen, the ruler of the kingdom. Bro, that's a lot of responsibilities you're thrusting on me, someone who's just here to watch the cameras and clean up a bit. Alright, but why is only the position of king empty? What happened to the previous king? When I checked the puppets earlier, there is a room labeled the king, so the king puppet must have existed. Sadly, he passed away. Was it... He's a puppet, so was he like decommissioned? They just tore him apart? It's giving they're gonna shove us in a suit or something? Oh my god, I hope not. They shouldn't have an extra suit around, right? Unless they still have parts of the king. Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences. I mean, if they're alive, they can technically die in their own version of death. I'm assuming them passing away? Like, they have no more energy? They just... I'm really wondering how they move too. Because the puppets in FNAF is because they have like the souls of children and stuff like that. We don't know how these guys are moving yet. Like, are they fully mechanical? Do they actually have a soul inside them? Maybe half organic, half mechanical? Kind of like how the toys in Poppy Playtime are? It's alright, my dear. That is simply how life is. People come and go. It is a part of a cycle you cannot escape. I believe humans understand that very much. He then clapped his hands. It has been a very long time since the king passed. This kingdom has grown terribly dark, filled with silence, without direction or joy. And I must admit, it has grown rather boring in here. But now that I have met such a sweet human before me, why don't you indulge me in a little game, Your Majesty? I can get used to him calling me Your Majesty, though. Your Majesty. Me. His smile widened. Yes, let us play a bit of acting. You shall pretend to be the queen, and I will be your jester. That reminds me of that, what was it? The little CG gift of like the jester dancing in front of the queen and she looks bored. Oh, do forgive me. I've been a jester from the very beginning. How foolish of me. Justin then snapped his fingers, and before I knew it, he had moved into the stage. See, that part there, bro has some kind of magical powers because there is no way he moved that quickly. Now then, I gotta go, definitely gonna watch the VOD later. No problem, thank you for stopping by, Chica-chan. Now then, shall we allow the performance to begin? Wait, I never acted before. I don't even know how... Oh, my dear. Simply live, as though you have always been the ruler of this kingdom. Justin snapped his fingers again. And in an instant, I found myself already on the stage, seated upon a plush throne, a crown resting atop my head. What? One day, beneath the scorching summer sun, the kingdom was struck by trouble once more. The farmers were filled with sorrow as the relentless heat of summer scorched the land. Crops withered and failed under the drought, leaving the fields barren. As a result, the farmers suffered great losses, with no harvest left to sell. In the end, the farmers brought their plight before His Majesty, hoping she might receive aid and relief. I looked around, trying to find the source of the voice that sounded like a narrator. Within the kingdom, Her Majesty sat upon her throne, her expression clouded with confusion, when Justin, the royal jester, appeared before her to relay the troubles faced by the farmers. Good evening, Your Majesty. Good evening, Justin? What brings you here? Justin appeared and bowed before me with the utmost reverence. What a truly beautiful day it is. A day just as fitting to tend to the little troubles stirring within the kingdom. Wouldn't you agree, Your Majesty? Play along, play along. Troubles in the kingdom. Indeed, Your Majesty. As of late, the townsfolk have begun to voice their worries. The harvests have failed, brought low by the relentless drought of the dry season. And, as one might expect, such misfortune has left them quite lacking in means. Please come in, dear guest. Guest? A man, who worked as a farmer, then entered, after Justin granted the man permission to enter. Suddenly, a puppet dressed as a farmer stepped forward and knelt before me. We got NPC puppets? Greetings, Your Majesty. Please, forgive my boldness. We come before you to humbly seek your aid. Due to the failed harvest, we no longer have the means to replace the crops that withered, nor do we have the funds to meet our daily needs. Thus, we beg you to grant us your guide. What am I supposed to do though? If there is a drought happening right now, how am I supposed to help? Do we have like water reserves? Is there like a storage of food just in case? Having been dragged into the role of a queen without warning, confusion washed over me. My own troubles were far from resolved, and now I was expected to find a way to save the farmers as well. Well, what am I supposed to do? Oh my god, okay. We have choices. Give them money, build water channels, give them new seeds. I need time to think. You find a solution yourselves? Maybe we should be benevolent? Like, if we give them seeds right now, the drought's making it impossible for the crops to properly grow. So the seeds are not gonna work. Build a water channel. That takes a long time to do, right? If I want to be generous, I can say like maybe a week to do water channels. Would that be quick enough? If we give them money, I guess they could buy extra food, like the market, right? If they don't have food for vegetables, maybe they can have like money to get meats and stuff like that. Maybe some desserts. Money always buys people happiness, right? Maybe I could give them money. That way they could buy the things they need. What if I give you some funds? I'll provide whatever you need, whether it is to buy new seeds or to cover your daily needs. Is that good enough? Money always helps, right? It helps me. Wait, oh, I think I'm good. Upon hearing the Queen's decision to provide the farmers with as much as funding as they need, the farmer's heart danced with joy. Alright, that's the narrator's voice. That's coming from who knows where, was starting to make me uneasy. Oh, of course, Your Majesty. That sounds like a good idea. Thank you very much. With a joyful heart, The farmer finally left the palace to deliver the good news. If I'm the queen, they're not gonna take a lot of money, right? I should have like riches upon riches in my treasury. So me just helping them for the summer shouldn't be that expensive, right? How are taxes? What's the tax rate here? The farmer puppet then stood up and left the stage. I don't like the way he's looking. I could feel Justin's gaze fixed on me. Oh, Your Majesty, such a truly wise and kind-hearted decision. Providing the farmers with funds to meet their basic needs. It is not a bad idea at all. Is there a but somewhere in there? He paused. You're so kind, Your Majesty. And kindness is a beautiful thing. Are you gonna say kindness can hurt you, though? Bro, what do you want me to do? But when given without limits, it turns into expectation. He tilted his head. Tell me, how many coins does it take to feed a... I thought it was just the farmers who needed the money for the funds. Crap, you know, if the farmers' crops aren't working out, then that's not food for the rest of the kingdom. Bro, oh my god. Is this what ruling a kingdom is like? This shit is stressful as hell. That's... forgive me. I forgot. You're very generous. He smiled. The kingdom must be quite small. If generosity alone is enough to sustain it, that feels like a shot at me. Like I'm not doing enough. He is right. Being a queen is really hard. I mean, I'm just a security guard, desperate for money just to survive. And now, all of a sudden, I'm being dragged into playing the role of a queen by living puppets. I'm not really that fit to be a leader. Is it finished? Are we done? Finished? If governing a kingdom were that simple, Your Majesty, I fear we would have far fewer queens. He's still into the role too. If the roles are truly ingrained into them, he must have lost his mind and not be able to perform. I think that's what it is, because they've been stuck here for 20 years, and he truly is staying to this whole play thing right now. I don't know how long we've stuck in this play with him. My theory so far, the owner kidnapped some kids in case bring a spell to the puppet to life. Yeah, there's... Missing kids are somehow important, or at least missing people, because we had that poster in the security office, but we don't know who put those posters there. I wonder if this jester is going to be actually submissive or is going to take the role of historical jesters. They often played follies to their royal. That would be interesting so far. He seems nice, at least, very interested in us, so I guess we just have to see what more of his role is going to be. There's still more. The day passed slowly within the kingdom, and without Her Majesty realizing it, the time that had once shown 9 in the morning had already advanced to 1 in the afternoon. At that very moment, a formal letter from another kingdom... Oh my god. Not another kingdom. Another kingdom suddenly arrived. Upon learning of this, the butler promptly took the letter and set out to deliver it to Her Majesty. Wait, why the butler kinda hot though? Suddenly, a butler-dressed puppet approached Justin and handed him a parchment scroll. Justin read it for a moment. His expression turned focused, before his eyes shifted toward me, and that wild smile returned to his face. Your Majesty, we have received a most astonishing and rather intriguing request from a neighboring kingdom. It is all written here, in ink, upon this scroll. In short, they wish to purchase a small piece of land along our border, under the pretense of facilitating trade. I need the money though, now that I'm paying for my citizens to eat and all their basic needs. Do we need this land? Like, what's on it? Should your majesty agree to this arrangement, they prepare to offer compensation in gold coins, an amount I am quite certain would give your majesty a heart attack on the spot. So then, what will you do, your majesty? Oh no, this is starting to sound complicated. What should I do? I mean, we can trade food with the other kingdom. We definitely need food. If I give them this piece of land, they said it's small and it's just pretense to facilitate trade, but I'm gonna get a lot of money and I can use that for the citizens. I guess it wouldn't hurt to agree. I don't like how they don't tell me what's on that piece of land though and how small it is compared to the rest of the kingdom. Like, is it 5% of the kingdom, 10%? Like, can I get a map, please? We're going to agree? How decisive, your majesty. Gold has a way of making difficult choices appear simpler. I mean, I need all this money after I said I'm gonna help all these other people eat and live for the past summer, so... Let us hope the land proves less costly than it seems. He's making me regret every single choice I have made so far, and it's only been 2. Very well. I shall inform our neighbors of your majesty's will. And I believe that, for now, the matters your majesty was required to resolve have reached the end of today's program. Am I done? Finally, it ends. I don't know if my brain can handle these kingdom things anymore. You must be tired, your majesty. How about we do something calming? Perhaps a dance. Okay, I can do a dance. Justin offered his hand, inviting me to dance. But I've never danced before. That won't be a problem, your majesty. This dance is very slow. It won't trouble you at all. I hesitated for a moment, but seeing that expression on his face, I felt I couldn't refuse. All right. The moment I took his hand, the stage light suddenly went out. He's tall as hell though! Wait, he's like another head taller than me. I actually have to look up to see this man's face. That is wild. Hold on a sec. I wonder if there are right choices. Like, he seems to control the story, so he could just twist every choice to be wrong if he's not happy. Right? Depending on how long this is, I do want to go back maybe and check the other options and see what it does. And then, when they come back on, without realizing it, I was already in a dancing position with Justin. Justin's steps were as slow as he had promised, and I followed his rhythm. We didn't say a word, only the dance music filled the silence on the stage. You're doing quite well, your majesty. I'm just following. And that is more than enough. The room fell silent once again. Do you know the name of this dance, your majesty? I don't think so. You could say this is the most iconic dance in the kingdom of Marionettes. At the end of every performance, we always dance this one. Ooh, close up of his face? So we can actually see a bit more, and this side is definitely broken. That's why we see the teeth. So it's like the mechanical parts under the puppet. But this eye is also not here. We call it the what? Dance macabre? The what, bro? Our steps grew more perfectly synchronized after Justin said that. Dance macabre. Macabre? I don't know how to pronounce that. I've never heard of it before. Why is it called that? Suddenly, a sharp dizziness washed over. Am I gone? Is this dead? This is death, right? My head. It hurts so much. I feel as though something inside me is being slowly pulled out. Oh, is this death? My steps faltered, and my entire body weakened in an instant. but Justin's arms caught me, keeping me from falling. My whole body became weak and trembled. Justin, what is... Seconds pass, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been a very long time since all of that faded away. And after so long... Well... Yo, I think my fate is sealed. It seems. Fate has not yet chosen our side. In the end, this aimless fate of ours must continue on its path, and now he has both of his eyes, and it's a deeper red. Oh! Damn it, were my choices wrong? It must have been my choices! Oh my god. I think if the choices do matter. Because ultimately, you're an unworthy. I am a meal. I am his dinner. Yep. Yeah, I think it's because of my choices. I think they're wrong. Your reign as queen ends here. Now, it's time for you to rest peacefully. Close your eyes, and let this dance guide you into eternal serenity. Damn it. We did! Ah! Oh! Okay. Okay, where is the first one? We definitely did something wrong with the choices. Okay. First ending! Goddamn! Yeah, so I think maybe if we get to that dance part, this isn't fair. I didn't want to reign, right? I didn't want to be queen. Now I had to force to do all that stuff. Oh my god. Someone else pointed out, but the fact that he's wearing a crown is suspecting he's systemic magenta. Oh, I didn't even realize he does have a crown on his little jester hat. Yeah, we definitely did something wrong. Okay. I don't know which of the two works out, but give them money? Oh wait, hold on, actually. Let me... No overwrite, hold on. I want to see something. Let's go back here. And what if we refuse? I want to see if the first option is right. Maybe what I did the second part wasn't right. So what if I refuse the offer? Oh? To turn down such generosity. How admirable. I don't like the little pause in between his words. That might not have been it. One can only hope our neighbors share your majesty's appreciation for principles. Very well. I shall inform our neighbors of your majesty's will. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip. Oh! We did it! I think we got it. Hold on. I think something else is different. It has to be my debt collector. I want to see if you go towards the knight. I'm definitely gonna check and see if the knight is something else too. I really don't want to deal with this right now. I don't have the money to pay. But I don't really have a choice. Debt collectors, Jesus Christ. Hello? Lottie, you know I'm calling you, don't you? Of course. So? I'm sorry, I can't pay it right now. But I just got a job again. You just need to wait until payday. Fine. But remember, you've already delayed this for 5 months. I know. Thank you for understanding. Moments after ending the call, I laid my body against my seat, needing a brief rest. I have to pay it within a month. I ran my fingers through my hair in frustration, before remembering that Justin was still standing in front of me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Justin. That was just a personal matter. Jesus! Suddenly, Justin's hand gently closed around my shoulder. He looked at me with a wide smile of his. Your Majesty, your personal matters are the kingdom's matters. Oh? And that makes them my concern as well, as the kingdom's jester. For what I observe in this conversation through the technology just now, it seems your Majesty is in debt to another kingdom. Am I correct? Yeah? Are you gonna kill my debt collector? I wouldn't be opposed to it. His hand on my shoulder gently kneaded the tension away. Instantly, I felt myself relax. Tell me your troubles, your majesty. Wait, we get some sympathy? After all, I am your most loyal and only jester. Do you have money? I mean, maybe they have something hidden? I've been thinking about the kingdom's finances for a long time now. They've been dwindling more and more. Oh my. Yeah, back then you could say I formed a sort of friendship with the ruler of another kingdom. The kingdom needed help because they were facing a similar problem. But in the end, that kingdom was only exploiting me, and then they betrayed me. So I had to borrow funds from other kingdoms. And now, our kingdom is burdened with considerable debt. I've been trying to find other sources of income, just to keep things stable. After I explained all my troubles, full of metaphors, Justin said nothing for a while. Silence wrapped itself around the air between us. Do you know why that lion is honored as the king of the forest, your majesty? No? For a second, I felt confused by a sudden question about lions. Because they're majestic? Indeed, they are majestic. They are fearsome. They are resilient. Apex predators, standing at the very top. Now, imagine a rabbit. Why is the rabbit never called the king of the forest? Because rabbits are too gentle, small, not frightening enough? Does he want me to be ruthless? Is that what he's trying to get at? Be like a lion, not a rabbit? Gentle. Far too hesitant. And, tragically human. And most importantly, trusting others a little too easily. Very noble qualities for a suffering soul. Less so for a queen. You thought that by helping others, they would like you. That they would smile at you, stand beside you, and call you a friend. Damn, dude, don't call me out like that. And then boom, what a delightful surprise. You've been fooled, tricked, played like a lovely little tune. He laughed manically. Isn't that just perfectly ironic? Justin spoke with a smile, each laugh delicate and polite, yet every word felt like a sharp blade pressed against my chest. There's no actual blade in my chest though, right? Can we just look down to be sure he's not sticking a knife in me? I once read that a jester's task in a kingdom is to entertain, and a part of that is revealing truth through jest. Okay. Do I have to laugh with it? Yeah, I'm such a bad person. My life is ruining me because I trust people too easily. Ha ha ha. Is laughing with it great? I see it now. Yes, I must follow the game. You're not wrong, Justin. You see, your majesty, the rules of this world are not some sweet little fable where kindness is always repaid in kind. I believe you already know it. Sometimes, the game is far simpler than that. Sometimes, the rule is merely eat or be eaten. Do you mean I should become a lion? Oh no, your majesty. That won't be necessary. Why, the look on your face alone, so deprived of sleep, is already quite terrifying. Is he gonna roast me this whole time? He laughs mockingly as he watches me frown. Forgive me, your majesty. I was only joking. I am not telling you to become a lion. Have you ever considered combining a rabbit and a I just realized there's a picture of a rabbit next to the monitor in the security office. Wouldn't that look like some kind of mutant? Not that sort of combination, your majesty. He waves a finger lightly. The appearance of a rabbit. yet the heart of a lion. Like a wolf beneath sheep's clothing, if you ask me. He paused. And also, trust only those around you whom you truly know. Does that mean I can't trust you? I don't truly know you yet. Those who remain loyal to you, no matter what. Difficult, yes, but that is simply the truth. And after that, perhaps, those loyal to you may even help you destroy the ones who have hurt you. Ooh, hold on. Wait, I can get with that. Just for you. Yes, please. I am liking this angle. You do understand what I mean, do you not, Your Majesty? His words leave me lost in thought. Now that I think about it, I really am a people pleaser. I understand, but changing that isn't easy. Justin lets out a soft chuckle. His eyes narrow as his smile slowly widens. Quite right, Your Majesty, and that is precisely why. Perhaps, instead of asking what more you can give, you should ask yourself, what are you still refusing to take? Justin steps away from me, giving me space to ponder the meaning of his words. His words are always hard to understand. He clapped his hands, snapping me out of my thoughts. Now, allow me to present you with entertainment. You must be tired working all the day, yes, Your Majesty? Much as I adore that expression of yours, like a bat awakened in broad daylight, I would still rather not seeing you forever wearing a face so utterly devoid of joy. He chuckles softly. It leaves me with far too little to laugh at. I shall make you smile once more, melting the chill of your life with the fire of delight I bring. Allow me. Justin snapped his fingers. In an instant, something appears on his hands. It was a small rectangular object, wrapped in a layer of gold, and tied neatly with a red ribbon. Is it a present? What is it? Justin then handed it to me, allowing me to open it myself. Chocolate? Indeed, Your Majesty. Everyone loves chocolate. Who doesn't? So I do hope you'll like it. Is it drugged? I know how to play this game, boy. And it's not just any ordinary chocolate. I crafted it every step with all of my heart, carefully, gently, and with the utmost devotion. Can I get a list of ingredients just to be sure? So, I hope you'll savor my handmade chocolate, and not forget the color of its wrapping, Your Majesty. Giving me the options! Okay, we're gonna eat it, because we always do. Well, since it's already been given to me, I couldn't refuse. I didn't have the heart to. I might die from this. It's like a 50-50 chance. I broke off a piece of the chocolate and put it into my mouth. The moment it touched my tongue, I could feel it melting. But at the same time, I saw Justin's smile sharpen, and that was when I felt it. What is it? A burning sensation spread across my tongue. Oh dear, it seems someone forgot the color of the wrapping. What do you mean? Justin chuckled softly at my face, turning red from the heat. Is it like burning like it's spicy or like actual burn, melting flesh type of burn? I couldn't stop being a people pleaser. I couldn't say no to eating it. Is this a test, Justin? Was he testing me? It's chocolate, of course, but I found the usual ingredients rather dull. Nothing new. How boring. What ingredients did you use? And then, A brilliant idea struck me. Why not add something new to the recipe? Oh, we're good, it's just chili powder! Oh my god! When they said burning, I was like, is my tongue about to be burnt off? I stared at him, completely speechless. What kind of thinking is that? Poor you, your majesty. But that flustered, reddened expression of yours is simply adorable. It worked out this time, I wasn't drugged. Justin then handed me a glass of water to drink. Is the water safe? Can I trust the water? How did I fall for his prank so easily? And then we drink the water and fall again, right? Please forgive me, your majesty. I'll give you a proper entertainment this time. I promise this isn't another prank. Justin snapped his fingers. Ball. Just having the word balls is hilarious. Me personally, I love spicy candy. I don't think I've really had spicy candy before. I think I had like those cinnamon red hot candies and that was really it. Balls? Correct. Without waiting any longer, he began to juggle with remarkable skill. The balls flew from one hand to another, mixed with a few flashy tricks. It was obvious he had done this countless times before. Then, his gaze shifted toward me. You must continue my juggling, your No, I am going to drop every single ball. Wait, what? Before I could finish my sentence, Justin tossed all the balls towards me. No matter how hard I tried, it was hopeless. The balls slipped from my hands and hit the floor before I could even keep them up in the air. Seeing my pathetic attempt, Justin burst into laughter. Truly, your majesty, you cannot even catch them, let alone juggle. Bro, I tried. Of course not. I've never done this before. The balls rolled across the stage, scattering at my feet. Do not look so defeated already, your majesty. It happened before and my tongue burned. I think the only spicy thing that really burnt my mouth and tongue was I went to a local Thai place and I got some curry and they asked me for the spiciness. I went for like the middle. I was like, the middle should be fine. No, it was not. My mouth was dying. It was so good though. So I'm sitting there feeling tears in my eyes, just scarfing down this curry and slowly dying, but happy that it tasted delicious. Here I thought humans were quite good at catching things. Opportunities, promises, responsibilities. He chuckled softly, as if he had just told a harmless joke. You threw them at me without warning. Did I? He tilts his head, the bells on his hood chiming faintly. My apologies then. Sometimes, I forget that not everyone enjoys surprises as much as I do. He bent down and picked up one of the fallen balls, spitting it lightly on his palm. Tell me, what do you think juggling is, your majesty? Throwing things? Trying not to drop them. Ooh, an honest answer. I like that. Juggling is balance, timing, knowing which ball to catch first and which one you must not allow to fall. He casually tosses the ball into the air, catching it with ease. Then, he lets the ball slip from his fingers and hits the stage with a dull sound. Then he stares back at me. Well, as a jester who's good at juggling, why don't you just teach me? He freezes for a moment. Oh, you weren't expecting that, were you? Teach you? You mean teach you how to juggle? Yes, at the very least. I want to try not to drop them right away. Truthfully, I'm already exhausted, but I feel like I cannot stop here. Justin's surprised expression slowly turns into a wide smile. How interesting. Very well then. He picks up the balls that have fallen and hands them back to me. Go on, give it a try. Juggle. Toss it from one hand to the other. Yeah, I can't do juggling. I feel like I would accidentally throw the ball into my face somehow. I brace myself and start tossing the balls, but Justin's gaze makes me nervous. Even so, I throw them into the air. Justin lets out a small laugh as he watches my attempt. Your Majesty, it can hardly be called juggling if you do it that slowly. It is a step towards the right thing. Let me have this. Oh, come on. I'm learning here. He snaps his fingers, and suddenly, more balls appear in his hand. He begins juggling as well. What feels like less practice and more like showing off. He performs trick after trick with ease, while I continue tossing the ball slowly. What I insist on calling juggling. The way he teases me is genuinely irritating, but kinda cute, I like it. When I try to speed up, a few balls nearly slip from my hands, and some fall to the floor. Come now, just accept it. You simply can't do it, Your Majesty. But I asked you to teach me, not mocking me. I don't feel like you teach me something about juggling. I do, my dear. I teach you through experience. I don't think that's how it works. Ah, what a truly remarkable enthusiasm for learning, dear. Such dedication surely deserves a gift. Justin suddenly tosses a single ball toward me, startling me and causing all of my balls to fall. As I try to catch it, the ball suddenly vanishes into thin air. Oh, it seems... Bro, how am I supposed to catch it if it's not there? It seems your catching skills are just as dreadful, Your Majesty. Allow me. I shall catch it for you. His arm reaches out, stopping just behind my ear. No, guessing, please don't guessing, no! Can you guess? Oh my god, oh, don't make me guess, please. I don't... He seems jovial with me, but I don't want to guess wrong. If I guess the claw hand? What is this? When I choose his left hand, a small snake doll appears. An excellent choice, Your Majesty. A gift from me to you. He takes a step back. Did he just do a magic trick? Oh, that's so cool! How did you do that? Justin fell silent for a moment, before his smile slowly returned. This is a jester's secret, my dear. I could never tell you. Justin said teasingly. Then, can I see more? Oh, I think we're kind of getting to him. Since he's been stuck here for 20 years without entertaining anyone, he's like enjoying himself. Like, oh, this is what I was made to do. Why do you make that expression? Did I say something wrong? We got the blush, y'all. We got the blush. Such a curious little thing, He starts to clench his hand, then began pulling a piece of fabric from his palm. As he pulled, the cloth only grew longer and longer. How is that possible? He squeezed the cloth tightly. What is he doing now? When he opened it again, a small rabbit doll suddenly appeared inside. Is this the same doll that was drawn in the room? Oh, that's amazing. I need to go by. That's perfectly fine. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You can definitely watch the VOD whenever you get a chance to come back. And now, the Royal Jester's Magic Show has come to an end. Thank you for your attention. I believe your time in this kingdom has now come to an end. I am confused by what he says, but when I glance at my watch, it reads 5:30 a.m. Oh, my shift is over. He takes my hand and presses a kiss to the back of it. His lips feel cold, yet the sensation sends heat racing through my body and straight to my heart. Then, until we meet again, sweet human. After saying that, Justin walks toward the dark side of the stage and disappears. I finally return to my small, miserable apartment. And what happened today was truly something. Living puppets, and being treated like some kind of queen. What a strange day. I feel like I'm going crazy. Should I go back again tomorrow? This whole situation feels so creepy. Of course I have to go. My debt won't be paid by itself. I need the money. Looking for another job would be far too difficult for me right now. I don't know what will happen to me later. For now, I'd rather get some sleep. I'm utterly exhausted. There's no way you can find me in my apartment, right? There's no way! There's no way! How did he get to my... He can leave? What do you... So the thought of them just having to stay inside the little Kingdom of Marionettes building is a lie. That's not real. He can leave. Seconds pass, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It's been so very long since all of that faded away. And after so long, I finally found you. My queen. Ah! Oh my god, don't do that to me, bro. Your Majesty, I truly thank you for today. You've made me so unbearably happy. Ah, but you will come again tonight, won't you? Of course you will. There's still many things we can do together. I simply couldn't bear it if you didn't. I'll teach you juggling. You said you wanted me to, didn't you? Then I'll teach you everything, every trick, every motion, until your hands move exactly the way mine do. Then, I'll show you magic tricks. Ones I promise will steal your breath away. Oh, and there are so many puppets waiting for you to meet, to arrange, to belong where you want them. And then, we can dine together, sleep together, sing together, dance together, always together. And then, Jesus! Oh, sweet tart and cream. There are simply too many things we could do that I hardly know where to begin, as long as you never leave my side. Truly, what have you done to me, Your Majesty? I'm beginning to believe you're a sorcerer of terrifying power. Even Wizzy, the royal mage, couldn't twist a heart like this. I scarcely recognize myself anymore, Your Majesty, but somehow, I don't wish to go back. The kingdom needs you. I need you. Oh, we got the hard eyes! Bro, the black voice with the hard eyes are the best thing ever. No, I want you. I crave you. My queen, Lottie. I never felt anything this overwhelming before. I want to stay by your side, watch you breathe, carve your image into my mind, touch you, and perhaps sink even deeper into you, until there's nothing left but us. No. How improper of me. A mere jester touching his queen so boldly. But, if you're to grant me permission, I would cherish every inch of you with the utmost devotion. My queen, I can hardly endure the wait to see you again. I wish time would rush forward, and yet freeze completely when I'm with you. If only I could bend time itself, just for you. I'll take my leave now, my queen. May your dreams be filled with me. I'm definitely dreaming about you tonight. Lottie. Ah! God damn. I love people look evil when they're in love. Bro. Oh man, I love it when they add a little monologue the yandere characters have and you just see how love and utterly devoted they are. Oh, that was so good. Man, god damn it, Justin, stop it. I have so much time for fictional men. But damn, I really love the little monologue at the end. Bro is already falling for me. Just look at me though. Who blames him? Oh, that was so good. I'm so glad it didn't take me that long to figure out the proper way to get like a good ending with him. But yeah, his words are very interesting, saying that the other puppets are waiting to meet me so I can arrange them properly. So it seems like he really does want me to be like the ruler of the whole puppet kingdom. I'm not sure how it's all gonna work out in the end, because we are just a human. So I don't know if he's gonna make me a puppet or just keep me as a human this whole time. But we're definitely have to go back for money either way. But yeah, I really love his character a lot. Ugh, the whole jester just telling me what it is and being still loving and trying to tease me. I really enjoyed that part. Yeah, but you kill me for not passing your quiz, but I forgive you because you're right? We forgive this man. All right, so definitely feel like with the quiz, we might have been too generous of a person. That's why he killed us. Because when we refused, that's when we got the call from our debt collector and told him about our problems. And then he gave us the whole speech how we can still have a gentle appearance, but we gotta act like a lion. We can't be nice to every single person. So I think that's gonna be something I had to remember whenever they update the game for him. We can't just do nice things all of the time. Try night, we're definitely trying night. Let me just take a sip of my water. Hold on. I gotta text back my brother Volcrit. He's quite literally in the room beside me. I'm playing visual right now, so I can easily text during stream. What did he text in the group chat? Hold on. Remember for the drug test and stuff. Oh, okay. Ooh, my brother is about to get his first job. Look at this man. All right. We're going to ask, who are you? He didn't say anything back. I never imagined a situation where a puppet would speak to me. Oh, that's the thing I sent you, Mew, in the group chat. That's the part that was up there. Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, a hand clamps around my throat. I mean, at least ask for permission if you want to do that. Oh! The night puppet is right in front of me, choking me with terrifying speed. Once again, an intruder. Wait, don't kill me, please. It seems more and more intruders have been coming to this kingdom lately. How fortunate. Is my neck going to be snapped? His grip tightens around my neck, cutting off my air. He's going to kill me. I struggle with everything I have, punching his arm, kicking his legs, trying desperately to break free. But it's useless. He's far stronger than me. He doesn't even budge. Oh, I'm actually dying. This is actually death. My vision grows blurrier, sinking deeper into darkness. Is this really how my life ends? Killed by a living puppet. Oh, so he saves us either way. Okay. What are you doing in here? So they had a little confrontation instead. Okay, so either way, with the knight, Justin saves us. Because I feel like if Justin doesn't, we don't get the role of the queen, and then the knight can't kill us now that we're the queen. Huh? Who's this behind me? Another puppet? Nighter, I believe I've mentioned this before. Wouldn't it be better if any visitors who wander into our kingdom were entrusted to me? For what? So you can carry out that absurd plan of yours? Wait, we get a bit more context though. My friend, you're free to doubt me if you wish. I wouldn't fault you for it. But I do need this visitor. You understand that much, don't you? Suddenly, the corridor falls silent. I have no idea what's happening. The night puppet, named Niter, snorts in irritation, before abruptly releasing his grip from my throat. I hear his footsteps fading away, a clear sign that he's left. Yet, the hand up covering my eyes doesn't move, gently keeping my vision obscured. Then, I feel another hand slowly rest on my shoulder, making me flinch. Easy now. The danger has passed. You may allow yourself to relax. Won't you come with me for the time being? I assure you, I'm not someone you need to fear. After all, any guest who steps foot in this kingdom ought to be welcomed properly. Wouldn't you agree? All right. Whoever's sitting behind me sounds friendly enough. Okay, and that's when we get to the main part of the theater, right? Yep, okay. So the whole night thing is just like another vehicle to meet Justin. But now we know a bit more because the knight had the line about how Justin's trying to enact his plan. So I'm assuming there have been other people here he's had the little test for and they all failed it. We may be the first one to at least pass the test, or at least the first one who survived this long. So it wasn't that much of a difference. Oh, no. Maybe new. But yeah, I think that is everything the game has so far. I'm not sure when the next update will be. The creator does have a Twitter account and I think a Tumblr. I did add their links in my description because if you guys do play it, don't forget to comment, rate, what have you. Let the creator know how much you enjoyed it. So you have no choice but to go with the guy who teases you. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I'm not sure if they're going to have any other routes with the other characters so far, but it seems like only Justin is planned at the moment. But hopefully if they updates, we do get to meet the other puppets that are there and figure out what happened to the king puppet. Because that was kind of... Like, did Justin do something? Did the king puppet just go out of commission or something like that? Oh, hold on. Bro, the way that flashes. I need Justin anyway, so that works, right? I'm really enjoying his character a lot, honestly. I love the teasing, honestly, and him just telling us how it is. He doesn't sugarcoat his words. He's like, girl, you were weak. You need to be strong like a lion. Get your shit together. I like that. So I'm really excited to see what the update brings for his character. But that's it for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. I love me some Yandere Min. I have a lot of more that I want to play and possibly upload videos. I haven't made a post about it yet, but I am going to be a streamer for a Tomoe's Game Celebration on Steam next week. It is, what's today's month? April? May? It's going to be May 4th to the 11th, so the whole week I am just going to be playing and uploading videos of games into the celebration. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I have a lot of things I still have to get ready for it, but look forward to that one. I think I'll make an official post tomorrow on YouTube. But that is it for today. Hope you guys all had fun, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye!